ArsenalFanTV Lee. Phew. Did we just get away with that, or would you say we would have won it anyway? But we were all just a bit frustrated because it's Newcastle. We're expecting to bang like 3-4.
Well, it's a little bit of frustration. I hear people coming up before the game saying it'd be 3 or 4-0.
Yeah, well, that's the majority of people that I spoke to said 3-4-0.
You know, that's exactly right. I didn't get on the beer today, so I didn't say that, like, you know. So, but a couple of things that are really worrying me. Arsene Wenger, you know, turning around and saying the Man United game's affecting us. What does that send out message? Does that do? Like, you know, it just shows out that we're very fragile. You know, we had a great game here against Man United. All right, we lost, but come on, take the positives from it.
I must admit, I'm with you on that. I can't understand why that would knock our confidence so bad, because it's not like we didn't get battered, right? We lost the game, but we kind of went down fighting. So, to me, you're supposed to take positives out of that game and say, well, you know what? We lost, but 33 shots, you know, and you start pulling all the positives out of that game. How can that game... I must admit, well, I'm baffled when I see that statement. How can that game knock our confidence?
It's a worry.
It's
an absolute worry, you know, I mean, because that gives the players an excuse to produce performances like that. That's what it does. And you know, he has got to start looking at certain things. I was just saying about the Alexis Sanchez thing here. I was just listening to it, all the guys and all that. Like, he did give away the ball a lot today, but so did Lacazette. I've seen Lacazette giving away the ball like 100 times today. It's just the same as at Sanchez, but because he's got, you know, it's we'll have a go at Sanchez, like, you know.
I think it's because, though, right?
Whether he should have been left the team or not, at the end of the day, Arsene Wenger's picking him. So whose fault is it? Is it Alexis Sanchez's fault, or is it Arsene Wenger's fault? Arsene Wenger's fault is he shouldn't be playing. We all know that he shouldn't be playing, but there's always an excuse like, oh, he ain't doing it because he don't want to play. You know, well, we'll say today, and you know, it wasn't an entertaining game, Robbie. But the one thing today, have a little watch of it. Mesut Ozil today produced a masterclass. He knocked the ball. Petr Cech knocked the ball 50, 60 yards. He controlled it. You know, and he made it look so easy. Now, we all know that ain't easy. You know, he was a joy to watch today. He was a joy to watch. I will say another player that's been getting a little bit of criticism is Petr Cech. He today made a save today.
Somebody said earlier that he had a terrible game. I was like, so what game is he watching? He was solid.
Every time the ball come in for a cross, he caught it. And that save that he made when the Newcastle player was right on top, he pushed it right out, like, you know. So I'm going to give him a little bit of credit. But the fact of the matter is, the problem we've got is that teams are coming here like they have today, Newcastle, and they're putting banks of form. We've got to break them down. Now people are going, why can't we play like that against Spurs? Because Spurs are a different animal. Spurs are going to attack us. Liverpool will attack us.
So with a team like Liverpool that will attack us, are you confident that we can get something, we can win that game?
Well, I don't know, I'm not saying we'll win the game, but I can tell you that now, it'll be a more entertaining game than what we've seen in the last 3 weeks, in the last 3 games, because they've been shocking. You know, like they will come with a bit of ambition. We went there on Wednesday at West Ham, and they didn't play it forward. They showed no ambition. You know, like Liverpool will come in with ambition, and that will open the game up. I think it'll be a better game than what it was today. Whether we win it or not, Robbie, is a massive thing. And we've got players that are playing out of form. You know, I watched Bellerin today. A real good study of Bellerin today. He gets into positions, and then when he hesitates whether to cross it or to take the fullback on, and then it goes wrong. He's got no confidence in his attacking play. Defensively today, I thought we'd done okay, but when it comes into that position, you have a look at him. He looks like, oh, shall I take him on?
2 minds.
It's 2 minds, and then he has to cut inside, and it goes. You know, and for me, you know, the logical thing to do is put Maitland Miles out there and bring Kolasinac in left back, and I can't understand why Wenger hasn't done that today. You know, I'd love to some of the questions that go on there, because Kolasinac, unless he's got a slight injury or something, because he hasn't played the last 2 games, he's not going to play Tuesday. I imagine that he's not going to, and I just think that, you know, we're Arsenal Football Club, and again we're playing players out of position. I know, and don't get me wrong, I'm not going to criticise Monreal. He's been our best player this season, but he is a left back playing centre half. We've got a left back playing, you know, where is Maitland-Niles' best position? People say midfield, right midfield, or whatever.
Centre midfield.
You know, So, but he's not going to get in there, is he? He's not going to get in there, so he's going to have to try and do a different position. For me, then, well, let's see what he can do at right back. You know, people going on about Jack today. Did Jack play well today? I thought he'd done okay.
Average,
like, you know, but everybody goes, Jack Wilshere, like, he's played, like, you know. I didn't think he was that great. The fans have got to realise that there's a culture of Arsenal to criticise certain players and let other players have a free ride. And, you know, at the end of the day, there's certainly, like, you know, I thought Jack was outstanding on on Wednesday night, and not so great today, but it's still worth him playing in the team. I thought, he should have scored. Great chance. You know what I mean? But people don't pick up on that, but they pick up on the Sanchez thing, or they pick up on the Bellerin thing. I'm not going to criticise Xhaka because we'll be here all night. You know what I mean? So, but look, listen, we've got to win, and let's see how it goes from there. And we'll see how we get on against Liverpool.
Brilliant.